Hey guys, I'm Sarah and you are watching SoCraftastic. I am so excited beyond words for spring to be here and for the weather to warm up because it has been far too long since the warm sun rays have hit my skin. I'm just made for the warmness and I can't believe that I've survived so many Ohio winters. It's ridiculous. In honor of spring and my excitement, I'm going to show you a few different spring room decor / gift ideas that you can make really easily to give to your friends or to put in your own room. Please give this video a thumbs up because this is the second time I am filming the intro and outro. I actually had lipstick all over my teeth the first time and part of my bra was showing, which is nice. TMI Friday, don't care. Don't worry, I left some of that footage at the very end in the blooper section so you'll get to see how embarrassing it is. But anyway, before we get into the video, if you haven't subscribed yet and you never want to miss a new video from me, then please click the subscribe button in the corner, right there. And now let's get into the tutorial. This first DIY is so easy to make and totally giftable as well. I'm using hot glue to attach some ribbon around the rim of the lid. You could also use E6000 or another strong type of glue, but I like that hot glue dries almost instantly. Fold the end of the ribbon underneath like this so it doesn't fray after you glue. Then I'm using sandpaper to rough up the top of the lid before gluing on a really pretty fabric flower. And just to give it a little bit more pizzazz and sparkle, I also attached a few shiny rhinestones all around like this. Now all that's left to do is fill the jar with colorful flowers or anything else you want, such as candy or beads, anything that's really pretty or something that you want to gift to someone else. This decor will look so cute in any room, no matter if it's yours or your friends. Next, I'm going to show you how I made a canvas Instagram tote. This here is the Snapfish website where you can have your photos printed to mugs, pillows, blankets, phone cases, jewelry, t-shirts, playing cards, and so much more. For this project, select the Everyday Canvas Tote, click Make This Product, then you can upload pictures from your computer or even directly from Instagram. Make sure all 9 photos are square, then drag and resize them until you have an evenly spaced 3x3 grid. I think it's really helpful that the Snapfish editing program has guidelines to help me center each photo because it's kind of hard to judge on your own. It's also possible to add embellishments and text to your tote design, but I opted to do without either of those, and I just left it plain like this. I did, however, change the background color to match the fabric of the tote, though. Once you're finished with the layout and adding all the photos, go ahead and click Add to Cart, and then you'll be directed to the shipping page where you can fill out your information and make your payment, and then in just a few short days, you will have a bag show up to your house. I'll put a link in the description box below this video so you can check out all the best-selling items on Snapfish. I also decided to create a coffee mug with my cat's picture, little Leo here. This only took me about 5 minutes total to create since the clip art is pre-designed and really easy to resize and move around. It's the perfect gift, get it, for any cat-obsessed people in your life. Next, let's make a necklace that's fit for spring. Gather a cute cabochon or button and some amazing mold putty. You're going to mix equal parts together of the white and yellow putty, and you're going to do this quickly, then press the flower into it. After 20 minutes, you can pop out the flour or whatever you're using. And now I'm using Sculpey 3 brand polymer clay, which is a clay that you must bake in the oven if you want it to harden. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, you're going to put the mold in the freezer for 10 minutes so you can easily remove the shape. And then you're going to turn this into a charm by inserting a metal eye pin. Then you can go ahead and bake according to the instructions on the specific package of clay that you purchased. Once it cools, you can add detail with acrylic paint. I'm using a coat of black and a coat of silver sparkles. Just go ahead and paint those on with a tiny detail brush and wash it in between. Let it dry, of course. Now I'm going to use Sculpey Gloss Glaze with kind of a cheaper paintbrush, and this is going to make the charm look smooth and shiny. Just go ahead and brush a layer all over the pendant and then let it dry before moving on to the next part. Here I'm attaching a jump ring and clasp to one end of some chain, and then just a jump ring on the other side. Using a couple pairs of pliers for this part will make it a lot easier to open and close the jump rings and make sure that they're secure. After that, of course, you're going to secure the flower charm to the very center of the chain like so. Now you have a beautiful necklace, and this one doesn't really double as room decor unless you just kind of want to hang it from a jewelry organizer. It will look really pretty that way. Last but definitely not least, I'm showing you how to make a no-sew pillow. The theme of this video is very flowery, so I attempted to draw a flower on some tissue paper. Then I laughed at myself a lot because it looked like this. But it didn't go to waste. Soon after, I got the idea to cut off the best petal and trace it onto a fresh piece of tissue paper 5 times. Any of you who are avid watchers of this channel know that I am not very patient when it comes to measuring, so this is not perfect, but it's so much better than my first attempt. So you're going to go ahead and cut out the template and place it on top of some fleece or your fabric of choice. And here I'm using a chalk pastel to trace the design all the way around. But when you cut this out, be sure to stay at least a ½ inch away from the guidelines on the outside of the lines. It should look something like this. Now you're going to cut out the exact same shape again so you have 2 huge flowers. Even though using a sewing machine is ideal and it's what I personally recommend, I do realize that that takes quite a bit of time and not everyone has a sewing machine, so I'm showing you how to do this part without one. Use a hot glue gun to attach both pieces of fabric together all the way around. Well, almost all the way around. You'll need to leave a small opening so you can flip the fabric like this. Just kind of reach your hand inside and pull all the petals through. Now stuff it with a bunch of polyfill, which is just a fancy word for pillow fluff, and I ended up using 1½ bags for mine. After that, close the hole, and you're going to glue a round piece of felt to the center if you want to do this. I'm not gonna lie, mine turned out way more bumpy around the edges than I thought it would. I think it's because I glued in really tiny portions at a time. If you do this in bigger sections, so make like a really straight hot glue line and then press it down, it won't be as bumpy around the edges, so I totally screwed it up. But if you're careful with the glue, like I mentioned, I'm sure you can make it look a lot better than this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and that you are enjoying this outro the second time around. Like I said, it was a mess. It was a train wreck the first time I filmed this. And somehow I just didn't notice. That screen is just so tiny next to my camera. It's like, nothing's wrong. You look perfect. Also, I want to say thank you to Snapfish for sponsoring this video. I really like the Instagram tote and mug. They're super cute. Last week I posted a gummy iPhone video, and I'm gonna put the link up there in the I button, I for iPhone, and a bunch of videos will come down, including that one if you click it. Go ahead and leave me a bunch of nice comments to read when I come back, because I'm actually going to be on vacation for the next week as you guys are watching this, so I won't be able to reply for a little while. But if you do want to know what's going on with my life, then you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'll put those links in the description box below, and I think they're on the screen somewhere. I usually put them as well. So yeah, see me on the beach and stuff, and if you want. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in my next video. It could be next Friday unless I fail to get that complete. Then I'll see you sometime after that. Okay? Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm smiling way too much right now. I have a hair on my lips. I think it's Leo's. I blame everything on him. Oh, it's upside down. Meow. Squishy pillow.